Non-fungible ETFs, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything.
Hey, mega GMs, guys. Hey, picture day at school today, so a little late getting the kiddos out the door, getting ready, looking beautiful. Well, we made it. Choina, good morning, sir. Oceans, Sean, Awful Eye, Gravity. Good to see you guys. Hey, smash the like. And make sure you're subscribed here to Inside NFTs. Man, let's get it rocking. Hey, I gotta ask this question. Just how pro-crypto is Kamala Harris? Rumors yesterday that Kamala is considering Gary Gensler for her Treasury Secretary. Now, some may argue that's good, get him out of the SEC, less control over crypto. Others even arguing it's not even real. Fake news. Guys, I'm leaning that way. It does sound like it's fake. Coming from a not great source. But this we do know. The Democrats released their official platform yesterday. Guys, not a single mention of crypto anywhere in their platform. Now, again, some may argue that's actually good news. It's actually bullish because that is a change for the Democratic Party. There is no mention of crypto, meaning they're not attacking crypto. They're not going after crypto. That is a deviation from the past. We'll look at that for now as bullish. We still have no comments from Kamala on crypto at the moment. So we are waiting for that at the DNC going on right now. We'll wait. We'll see if they do talk about it. So far, not a peep, guys. Now, about the market, the crypto market, Bitcoin. Is the worst over? Guys, Van Eck certainly seems to think so, right? That the big sell-off is behind us. It just could be. Have we worked through all that Mt. Gox Bitcoin? Is the worst over? Maybe in the market, looks like it may be responding to that. Maybe there is less sell pressure here. You see Bitcoin right now at 60K. Actually touched 61K yesterday, which is fantastic, guys. ETH at 2,600, Solana at 146. All these tokens here up 3 to 4%. So clearly something seems to have shifted in the past 24 hours here. We're watching that, of course, but great to see the market responding and rebounding like it is right now. Looking over at the ETFs, 62 million in inflows in the Bitcoin ETFs yesterday. On the Ethereum side, as you probably guessed at this point with the patterns we're noticing, well, ETH has got outflows, 13.5 million in outflows. And about those Solana ETFs, hey, Nate Garrissey broke this story yesterday. At first it was a rumor, now it is more official, guys. I'll tell you what, I don't know if those Solana ETFs are actually happening, at least anytime soon. Those Solana ETF filings have been repealed, guys. They've been withdrawn. They are not happening. And the SEC, guys, they still do, it sounds like, consider Solana a security. This has to do with how Solana was launched, the SOL token. All we know for sure is those SOL ETFs are not right around the corner. They're not coming this year. Maybe next year. We will get into this a little deeper on Chain Reactor as far as what's needed in that Solana ecosystem to see ETFs actually launched. But again, it's not happening now. It's not happening anytime soon. And a lot of that, the future of the SOL ETFs probably depends on, well, who we elect as our president here in the States coming up in November. The thought out there is Kamala, not very good for the potential for a Solana ETF. Donald Trump, on the other hand, that's a different story, guys. Taking a look at the NFT market, 11.3 million in cross-chain sales yesterday. Unique sellers up, unique buyers down, transactions actually down as well. Trade profits, again, nothing new here. Still in the negative, over 800,000 in the negative yesterday. Top collections move in this market. We got CryptoPunks at the top of the collection rankings. Love to see that. Followed by D-Market, Fashion Girl, Gilda Guardian Heroes, Dozuki, Pudgy Penguins, Solana Monkey Biz, MC Super User, not so familiar with that one, Sorare, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and man, shout out, honorable mention to Boogle. That happens to be our top sale in the past 24 hours. Yeah, those Boogles, tiny little collection on Solana. I think it's about a 100 edition collection. Man, that is the most expensive PFP over in that ecosystem. It is that top tier. People talk about D-Gods and Mad Lads. Really, it's Boogles that's the king of Solana here. So you see that Boogle here selling for 1,400 SOL, over 200,000 bucks, guys. So big sale over there. All right, pumped up fun. We talked a lot about this more recently, as far as who's winning over there, who is losing, and really how much liquidity has been extracted from the Solana ecosystem because of this. Guys, 500 mil has been extracted thanks to the meme coin ecosystem over there. we got a really interesting interview from somebody who is one of those extractors. I don't want to call this guy a hacker. I don't think that's the right term, but an interview with somebody who I guess it's his now profession. It's his career to launch rug tokens, right? So interesting interview. We're going to watch the whole 10 minutes on Chain Reactor this morning, but this is a young man, guys. It's like a kid talking about his process, how he launches tokens, how he automates that process, and how he rugs them, usually within minutes. And man, how much money this guy's making. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of just a couple months here. So super profitable. It's an ecosystem that lends itself to that type of behavior. I don't know. Comes with the territory, but you hate to see it. We'll dive into that again. It's good to shine a light on that kind of action, and maybe for now why you should steer away from it. That said, a very similar platform has launched over in the Tron ecosystem, right? That's the user base of Telegram, which is absolutely massive. And I'm talking about Sun Pump over here. Guys, okay, we're talking about the Solana ecosystem and Pump.Fun being full of scammers. It is. And I don't think that's any different over here on the Tron ecosystem. But with that said, there's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of money flowing into that ecosystem, into that Sun Pump platform. There's probably some money to be made. So take a look here. You'll realize or recognize it looks a lot like Pump.Fun. There's also very similar type of liquidity over there. In fact, over a billion USDT was minted over on Tron. Just speaks to the type of liquidity that is in that ecosystem. Guys, personally, I don't want to make the same mistake as I did with Pump.Fun as far as not getting into it, thinking maybe this isn't for me, I'll sit this one out. I'll tell you this, I absolutely regret that. I do. Regardless of the scams and the little bit of quality, regardless of that ratio, there's a lot of money to be made over there. I don't want to miss this one. I want to make sure that kind of stuff is on your radar. Again, if you feel like you're going to sit this one out and just wait for NFTs to come back or more traditional fungible token trading, just tell you might look at this one in the future and regret not getting in. So I am going to be diving into that for sure. I'm not missing another of these. Similar story here over on Solana with a new predictions market, guys. Again, I don't want to miss these. I want to get in early. It's usually when it's at its most profitable. We have a platform over there called Drift, now launching Bet on Drift. Interesting platform. Again, we're going to see a lot of these prediction markets, guys. And again, I don't want to be on the sidelines. I don't want to miss out on these with the type of money that's flowing in there. You can see this looks an awful lot like Polymarket. Will it have the same type of volume, the same type of reach? Will it be as noteworthy? I don't know, but I do know these platforms are incredibly hot right now, and it's a space full of degens who eat this stuff up. So I'm looking over at Drift. I think it's got to be on your guys' radar too. It's why I'm putting it here for you. Kind of love to see it, guys. This is what growth actually looks like. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Some NFT updates here, guys. Shout out to the CyberKongs, always repping the Kongs gear here. But the CyberKongs over on MetaBang. Guys, this is a platform that puts, it's a very mainstream platform, by the way, that puts manga in front of people. The Kongs Genkai manga is the top voted new entry. Guys, it's a fantastic achievement for those guys. Great books, 3 chapters at this point. I think that might be the end of the story. Don't quote me on that, but Kongs at number 1, man. The power of the NFT community, that's on full display right here. So GG's to the CyberKongs and the holders too, man. Part of this ecosystem. I mean, they're just tied together so deeply, but great to see those guys at number 1. Also, shout out and putting this on your radar too in case you're in that ecosystem, but to the Wrecked guys and Wrecked Drinks who just launched a content reward system, right? So make content around Wrecked guys, and I think specifically around Wrecked Drinks, and you're going to earn drink points. Now, what do you get with those points? Is it merch? Is it leading to a token? That I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's merch related. We'll keep our eyes on that. If you're a content creator, guys, might be worth your while at the very least to dive into that. Any type of rewards in this ecosystem at the beginning usually weighted pretty heavily in your favor. So you may want to be taking a peek over at that. Okay, some things to be looking forward to today and throughout the rest of the week. Simon's Cat. I'll be honest, I knew nothing about this until just this morning. This is a major token that has its pre-sale launching today, guys. This is a new, probably the hottest meme coin that's dropping anytime soon, backed by Binance, and actually backed by the Floki meme coin. So Floki holders are actually getting an airdrop of this Simon's Cat token. Also supported by, let me get the name right here. Well, I'll skip it. It's a big old exchange. There we go, TokenFi. So TokenFi also supporting this token. It's a big one, guys. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Watching out for the type of market cap and volume it gets, but putting Simon's Cat on your radar. Again, a pre-sale today. maybe worth looking at if you feel like crypto's maybe rounded that corner. Maybe we get some of the price action that comes with it. Simon's Cat's going to be a cooker. I feel pretty strongly about that. Now, another new token. This is coming. I think this is today as well. This is today. Okay. This is actually the PackMoon token that came from the Blast ecosystem. They recently had a burn. In exchange for burning your token, you now get this Army token. Now, this is on Solana, so the PackMoon token is now migrated to Solana in the form of Army. This launches today. Like Simon's Cat, just watching the market cap, watching the volume, watching to see really if if the meme coin meta is returning. This is a hot one to watch, guys, so keeping that right in front of you. Okay, now dropping tomorrow. Mixed feelings about this, but still, we got to talk about it. It is a big deal. And this is over in the Ordinals ecosystem, guys. This is the Far and Harto collab collection. It's Buzz, 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 and the new collection, Brutal Edge, are going to end up getting you a Brutal Queen Ordinal, okay? So it's Brutal Edge that actually starts minting tomorrow. It's an open edition. Look, it's cheap, but I don't know if it's cheap enough for me. So Brutal Edge is going to mint for 0.0009 Bitcoin. It's about $50. Don't know the supply yet. There is some kind of gamified timing element for how long the mint is open, guys. But $50 for yet another Harto and Far mint. I'm not tapped out. I might be tapped out in collecting these guys. It's been a lot of collections. We've given a lot of support to these guys, so it's yet another. I'm not sure if I'm in at this point. That said, you got to be in if you want to get into the Brutal Queen Ordinal. And that one does kind of look cool, guys. Now, that's not it. And this is, again, why I'm a little put off by all this. I love the art. I love these guys. But, again, just the kind of unrelenting collecting. Little put off by that. Harto also is releasing a piece related to Brutal Edge, right? So this is what they really were teasing over the past couple of weeks. The Buzz, Buzz, Buzz Ordinals plus the Floriforms plus, well, the unknown. Well, we know now that's Brutal Edge. Okay, so it's not just the Queen Ordinal you get. There's also a brand new collection. This one looks like it's more on the Harto side. We don't know the name yet. You can get a little preview. Let me zoom in a little. You can kind of see the artwork here. Again, we don't know the name. We don't know the date. Really no details. And what I'm really hoping is that this is, I don't know. I hope it's not a 3D kind of rendered bug of sorts. We don't know what that one is. So we'll keep our eyes in that ecosystem too. Again, it's a lot of collecting you got to do to stay plugged in there. Regardless, we stay plugged in, keep you informed on what's going on. Guys, again, make sure you're following along on all the channels. You can follow me at Huda_idiot on X. Also, make sure you're following at CryptoSlamIO. That's also on X. Of course, you're subscribed here, but subscribe to Slam X Official on YouTube, and then follow Slam X YZ. Slam XIO, whatever. It's one of those. But that's on X. I'll be live over there at 10 a.m. Eastern time, guys, on Chain Reactor. Again, we're getting into that Pump.Fun dev, the professional rugger. We're going to get into Fractal. We'll get into the ETFs. There's a lot of great stuff to cover. It's very, very active, very energetic out there right now. You'll love to see it. Guys, let's hit some comments. Awful Eye, your comment here stands out to me. It's a good question. Let me hit that in a quick second here. But seeing who else has popped in. Yep, Lemon's made it. Good to see you, Lemon. Dead, good morning, sir. No, Lemon, you bought Bitcoin. When was that exactly? Yesterday, I think during Chain Reactor. You should be up. So you're welcome. No, Lemon doesn't need my help. He's an excellent trader. Why do we need a Sol ETF? Why do we need any of the ETFs? Honestly, it's getting TradFi in, right? It's bringing a different kind of client or user or holder into crypto, right? One that's got a different kind of safety net and backing. So that's why I prefer that those guys trade on chain. I do. But I get the ETFs really appeal to a different kind of trader, different type of, let's say, investor. They're more investors. We're degens. So probably that simple. Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, Lemon. Lemon says the top person on Pump Fun, wow, took 100 mil. So made 100 mil or rugged like 100 mil worth of tokens. That's a big number, dude. People got wrecked over there. And again, this is something we learned just over the past week is just how wrecked traders really were over in Pump.Fun. Man, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Sun Pump will be the same shit. It absolutely will. With that said, same shit. Some people are going to profit. Look, I think 3% of people who traded on Pump.Fun were actually in the profit. That 3% is really the people that are hyper engaged. So I would imagine, the gang here probably would do well. I would imagine also there was, and we can go through this roadmap another time, but hopping on that platform, I believe when you launch a token, you can't reserve any for the team. So I don't know if you have the same risk of a team rug like that. It's pretty damn new, but it feels a little safer. That might be some hopium. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Henry's the true rugger. Swizzer, you nailed it. Wilder World Snapshot tomorrow. Dude, amazing game. Amazing game. It's kind of under the radar, unfortunately. Something's killing my browser here. Wilder World is going to be hot. If you've not heard of it, man, you gotta peek. You gotta peek. What up, Kanorbi? Nero on ETH moving. I gotta peek at that, dude. It's been a few days. I know their X account's still suspended, which weird. Okay, about the Solana ETF. You get it. Doesn't seem like it helps our space. It just adds liquidity. You know, it doesn't do much for price action, but it does add liquidity to the market in a roundabout way. I don't know if we feel the impact, tremendously. Let's even just say for coverage, for exposure, for it being talked about, in different circles, it probably helps there. And honestly, I think it's something that pays off down the road, right? Again, people who probably aren't trading on chain, they get exposure. They get more familiar with crypto. Maybe they get into crypto more directly down the road because of it. So, just thinking out loud about, why it probably is beneficial. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, and I'll end it here. Trojan, I hope your day's awesome, man. Hope to see you in a little bit over on the next show. Okay, and Lemon adjusted that 100 million figure. It's 33 million for the top person. Top 6 took 10 mil. All right. Hey, some people ate, but, assuming it's insiders, assuming it's people who peddle in fuckery. So that's my hunch. That's my hunch. All right, guys. Hope your morning's fucking fantastic. We'll see you in a little bit over on Crypto Slam and Slam X. We'll see you guys.